Welcome to Midnight Story. Tonight the story what warmed people before heaters. Night settles over the ancient world. Long before electricity. Long before radiators. Long before any heater ever hummed in a modern home. And yet, people survived winter. They slept. They rested. They kept their families warm. Using simple things. Natural things. Quiet things. That carried warmth from one generation to the next. Tonight, you're drifting far back in time. To learn how warmth lived in the world. Before machines ever existed. Settle in. Slow your breathing. And imagine the ancient night unfolding around you. Far back in history, a Roman family prepares for sleep. Their stone home is cool. Soft shadows move across the walls. As a small clay brazier glows in the center of the room. Red embers breathe gently like a sleeping heartbeat. Children warm their hands above it. Feeling that dry ancient heat. A warmth that belongs to fire and earth. They take smooth river stones. Heated earlier near the hearth. Wrap them in cloth. And place them at the foot of their beds. The stones release their warmth slowly. Through the long hours of the night. A quiet comfort. Passed from flame to stone. Stone to blanket. Blanket to skin. Their wool blankets are thick. Woven by hand, heavy with the slight scent of lanolin. The natural warmth of sheep. A warmth that has protected people for thousands of years. They lie close together, sharing heat, sharing breath, sharing the soft rhythm of sleep. Across the sea, the Celtic people of the north settle into their roundhouses. Wind moves over the hills outside. But inside, warmth rises from the hearth set in the center of the home. A glowing circle of orange light. The heart of the house. The roof is low, shaped like a dome, designed to trap heat. Smoke drifts upward, escaping through a small opening. And the air stays warm and heavy. Perfect for families gathered close. They spread furs across the floor. Soft hides from deer, warm pelts from sheep, thick coats from animals they hunted through the seasons. Every piece of fur tells a story. And every piece holds warmth. A natural insulation. A protection earned through the ancient relationships between people and nature. Far across Asia, a family in ancient China prepares a kang, a heated bed made of brick. A fire burns beneath it, heating the entire surface, turning the bed itself into a warm island. Glowing gently in the cool air, children run their hands across the bricks, feeling the heat traveling through the clay. Their grandmother lays cotton quilts across the top, hand-stitched, soft, filled with natural fibers, and the family gathers together on the warm platform, where sleep comes easily, where heat rises softly beneath them. A calm warmth, even on the coldest nights. In the desert of Egypt, night comes with surprising cold. But the people know the secret. Clay, sand, and stone. They heat small clay jars, filling them with warm sand. Sand that holds heat for hours. The jars glow faintly from within, and are placed near their feet as they sleep. The warmth travels up their bodies. Soft, gentle, steady. Linen blankets cover them, light and breathable, perfect for desert life. The fabric carries the day's heat for a while, then cools slowly. Moisture hardly touches it, so it feels warm even in the chill of night. The stars overhead shine brighter than anywhere on earth, and the families drift into sleep, wrapped in the ancient warmth of sand and stone. Far to the north, the Inuit people sleep inside snow houses, where outside temperatures drop to levels most people cannot imagine. And yet, inside, warmth lives, not warmth from fire alone, but from design, ingenuity, and understanding the land. Snow is not just frozen water. It is a blanket of air, a silent insulator, and the curved walls of the igloo trap heat, holding it gently, the way a cave holds the warmth of the earth. Oil. Lamps made from carved stone burn whale fat. The flame is small, soft, but the warmth is powerful. Slow, long-lasting, steady, a kind of warmth that feels ancient. Because it is ancient, as old as light itself. Families curl into fur bedding, thick, soft, luxurious, and share warmth through closeness. Every breath adds a little more heat. Every heartbeat adds another layer. Until the cold world outside feels far away. In medieval Europe, nights are long and winter is harsh. Stone walls hold the days cold, and villagers rely on fire, draped fabrics, and the warmth of bodies sharing space. A large hearth sits in the main room. The fire burns down into glowing coals, and people rake the embers together before bed. covering them with ash, so they burn slowly through the night. A technique called banking the fire passed through centuries. Straw mattresses feel warm once bodies settle into them. Wool blankets add layers of protection. If the cold becomes harsh, people sleep with hot stones, wrapped in cloth, placed at their sides, just as people did in Rome, and in countless cultures around the world. Everywhere, families sleep together, because warmth is a shared thing, a human thing, a simple connection that kept people alive. In the mountains of Japan, homes rely on the orori, a sunken hearth in the center of the room, where families eat, talk, and finally sleep. Warm air rises, circulating upward, heating the room slowly, with a softness unmatched by modern machines. Futons are unrolled, thick, fluffy, layered in cotton, and warmed by proximity to the glowing hearth. The crackle of fire becomes a lullaby. The warmth becomes a companion. The night becomes peaceful. In the islands of Polynesia, warmth takes a different shape. Ocean winds keep temperatures mild, and people sleep on mats woven from natural fibers, heated not by fire, but by the gentle warmth stored in the earth, and the bodies lying close by. Homes built from palm leaves and wood breathe easily, letting warm air travel softly through the space. Heat comes from nature, from simplicity, from the closeness of families that still share traditions older than written history. In the Middle East, nomadic tribes prepare to sleep under the desert sky. A fire burns low, casting a warm circle of light on the sand. Its warmth is temporary, fading as the flames shrink. So travelers wrap themselves in heavy woven blankets, made from goat hair, thick and scratchy, but incredibly warm, designed to hold heat even in open desert nights. A camel's wool blanket can keep a person warm through cold winds. And families sleep beneath them, feeling the weight of tradition, and the comfort of craftsmanship, carried from one generation to the next. Across the world, people used fire, stone, wool, fur, blankets, earth, sand, clay, and closeness, to create warmth on cold nights. But more than anything, they used imagination, ingenuity, and love, because warmth was not just a physical thing, it was an emotional one. Families held each other, shared breath, shared stories, shared bodies, shared life. In a Roman home, a mother pulls her child closer, feeling the heat of the clay brazier nearby, and the warmth of her child's small hands. In a Celtic roundhouse, a grandfather adds another log to the fire, letting its glow spread gently across the walls, before settling down beside his family. In China, a young couple lies on the heated kang, listening to the crackle beneath them, speaking softly about tomorrow. In Egypt, a child rests his feet against the warm clay jar, feeling the comfort soaking into his skin, before drifting into sleep. In the Arctic, a family huddles together, wrapped in furs, listening to the soft whisper of wind outside, and the low hum of an oil lamp, bringing light into the snow house. Warmth, before heaters, was not distant, not mechanical, not a switch on the wall. It was intimate, close, human. Warmth was something you created, with effort, with preparation, with attention, with care. It was something shared, a gift, from fire, from earth, from animals, from family. As centuries passed, people refined their warmth. They built chimneys, improved stoves, wove thicker blankets, designed layered clothing, and used warm stones, warm water, warm sand, warm breath. But the feeling stayed the same: warm, safe, protected, connected. The night repeats itself through ages. People preparing their small sources of heat. The glow of a flame, the weight of a wool blanket, the closeness of another heartbeat. Always the same, always familiar. And now, as you lie here, listening to a story of ancient nights, you can feel a little of that warmth, that simplicity, that humanity. It's easy to imagine the glow of fire, the heavy wool, the soft furs, the heated stones, the quiet breath of someone sleeping nearby. It is a reminder that even in the oldest days, people sought comfort, rest, and a peaceful night, just like you, right now. So breathe slowly, settle deeper, let your mind drift across centuries, where warmth was simple, where nights were quiet, where people slept close, and fires glowed gently into the darkness. People survived cold nights, long before heaters, because warmth was something they created. With their hands, with their homes, with their hearts. And as you drift into your own sleep, you carry that same warmth. Soft, human, ancient, everlasting. If you are new my channel, please subscribe channel and press bell icon. Good night, rest well, and let the warmth of the old world guide you into peaceful sleep.